Azathoth, the sleeping creator of the universe. At the center of all that exists, far beyond stars and galaxies, lies a force of unimaginable chaos, Azathoth, known as the blind idiot god. He is the most powerful and most terrifying being in the Cthulhu Mythos. He does not think, he does not feel, he simply is. And yet, it is from his unconscious dreams that all of reality is born. Azathoth is called by many dreadful names: the nuclear chaos, the demon sultan, the blind idiot god, and the lord of all things. He lies sleeping in the heart of the universe, surrounded by a host of writhing creatures, shapeless dancers who circle him endlessly, moving to the eerie sound of flutes that never stop playing. The music is thin, monotonous, and maddening. But it is this eternal tune that keeps Azathoth in his slumber. If the music ever ceased, if Azathoth ever woke up, everything, all of space and time, would instantly vanish into nothing. Azathoth was first mentioned by H.P. Lovecraft in 1919 in a short, cryptic note to himself. Azathoth, hideous name. From that seed, Lovecraft grew an entire mythology, one that would go on to terrify and fascinate readers for generations. In later stories like The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, Azathoth takes on a more central role, not as a god with intentions or desires, but as a force of raw, unconscious creation. Unlike the other deities in the mythos, Azathoth has no form, or rather, he has any form the human mind chooses to imagine. One person might see him as a black hole of energy, another as a swirling storm of stars and tentacles. There is no correct image, because Azathoth transcends shape. He is the source of all creation, the god from whom all other gods come. The great old ones, the outer gods, none of them rival his power. They are, in many ways, his dreams made manifest. And that's the most chilling part. We, too, may only be part of his dream. According to Lovecraft's universe, everything we experience, every star, every planet, every human life, exists only within the unconscious dream of Azathoth. The moment he awakens, our world will end, not with fire or explosion, but with a quiet, meaningless vanishing, like a forgotten thought. Azathoth is also deeply tied to another figure in Lovecraft's mythos, Nyarlathotep, often seen as his messenger, or perhaps even his son. While Azathoth sleeps, Nyarlathotep roams the universe, influencing mortals, causing madness, and spreading chaos. Some believe Nyarlathotep serves as Azathoth's voice, acting out the will of his dreaming creator. Others think he manipulates the dream to his own purposes. But Azathoth himself remains unaware of all of this. He is the embodiment of chaos, without thought, creation without purpose, and it is this lack of awareness that makes him so terrifying. Most mythologies give us gods with emotions, wrathful gods, loving gods, just gods. Azathoth is none of these. He is a god who does not know you exist, and he never will. The idea of a sleeping god who dreams the world into being wasn't invented by Lovecraft. He was inspired by earlier authors, particularly Lord Dunsany, whose work, The Gods of Pagana, described Mana Yud-Sushai, a sleeping god who created the other gods and whose dreams sustain reality. In Dunsany's tale, a drummer beats endlessly to keep the god asleep. If he stops, the god awakens, and everything ends. Lovecraft took this idea and gave it a cosmic, horrifying twist. He replaced the divine beauty of Dunsany's world with unknowable chaos. Azathoth is also unique in that he cannot be understood through conventional power scales. He doesn't have speed or strength or abilities in the way we might describe superheroes or monsters. He simply is omnipotent. He exists beyond time and matter. He is the reason time and matter exist at all. Some interpretations describe him as a storm of nuclear energy, a roiling cloud of chaotic mass beyond our physical universe. Others imagine a massive, grotesque being slumped in space, surrounded by monstrous flutists. These musicians, described in multiple mythos stories, play their ceaseless, insane melody not out of joy or duty, but because they must. If the music ever stops, Azathoth may awaken. And should he wake, everything will vanish. The horror of Azathoth lies not in violence or destruction, but in the terrifying insignificance of everything. It's not that he will choose to destroy us. It's that he might accidentally erase us just by stirring in his sleep. That's the essence of cosmic horror, a fear not of death, but of meaninglessness. In a universe ruled by Azathoth, nothing matters. Morality, purpose, love, hate, all are illusions born from the dream of a mindless god. So what happens if Azathoth wakes up? According to the mythos, everything will instantly disappear. There will be no light, no sound, no memory, not even a void, just nothing. It is the ultimate end, not as an apocalypse, but as a moment when the dream ends and never begins again. Even today, Azathoth remains one of the most compelling and terrifying entities in horror fiction. He represents a force we cannot fight, reason with, or even understand. His story continues to inspire books, films, games, and philosophy. For in a world where so much feels uncertain, Azathoth is the ultimate symbol of the unknowable. What if your life, your memories, your entire world is just a flicker in the dream of a sleeping god? And what happens when he stirs? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more ancient legends and folklore, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to StorySeeker. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss a new story. See you in the next adventure.